Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back to another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. In previous episode, we finally won. Well, I say won. We did kind of win the war against Ottomans, but we only got one province and some money. We are now still quite a bit in debt. We've got 12 loans to pay, totaling over 7,000 ducats. Takes us being a decent bit more than that, but yeah, we're going to be paying all of those slowly. We're also going to be slowly increasing our economy. We'll probably rebuild the army a little bit, although right now we don't really have the manpower to do that. But let's unpause, shall we? We're also building up a bit of a fleet for the Mediterranean again. 100, you know what? Yeah, sure, we're going to marry you. We are currently annexing them, but that's going to take another 12 years before it's done. So, yeah, we're not really in a hurry with that. We could... Actually, is there anything that we should perhaps switch in here? Well, we don't have the points to switch anything anyway, so never mind. We're good. Some of the... Yet. Let's see. Nobility wants... Army of 120k. Okay, that's doable. It will also give morale of armies for 10 years when it's completed. So that could be quite useful for the round 2 against Ottomans. Well, round 3 really, but oh, Cathedral in Alexandria. That would also be potentially pretty good. Another base tax in Alexandria as well. Oh, I'm going to take that one. Because we're currently building a university in there, so we can't start building the cathedral yet. But I believe we have that at least unlocked. Yeah, we have. Scientific instruments. +1 innovativeness. Okay, that's pretty good. How much do we have? We've got 26.5. So not exactly the highest numbers, but it's still pretty decent. And we need to get the absolutism up a little bit. We're already at 35 of those, so that's going to go relatively quickly, I reckon. Oh, and Jaffa is now a core. So we got all of that cored out. We got the... Well, we're getting a little bit money. How long until we get the university? That's 120 days. I might go ahead and start building a university over here in Cairo as well. It's a nice farmland, so reducing the development cost even further is probably going to be pretty good. Plus, you know, the clothes production over there is just massive. Oh, price of sugar goes up. Do I produce any sugar? We do. At least in 2 provinces. Possibly, I suppose the easier way to check that is to select that one. We can see the provinces that produce sugar highlighted. It's only 2 that we have. There's another one in Sinjar and then Alvaz. And of course some in Tunis and all that. So yeah, we've got a little bit of waste that we could get that, but you know, oh right, the devastation is probably going to be pretty massive in here. That's actually one of the reasons why I might actually just keep the fort active for a little while. Although I suppose some of these are... Oh, there we go. There's some of the fleets already. Let's go ahead and gather these. I believe there might be some pirating going on in Alexandria right now. Actually, no, there isn't. Not yet, anyway. But we'll get a little bit of a combat fleet in here, at least. So next war we can maybe... Well, I don't know if we'll have enough fleet to really fight off the Ottoman fleets yet. They got 122. So that's easier said than done. But the university in Alexandria is almost done. We can then go ahead and build the cathedral in there. And then we'll probably save money to pay off one of the loans. And then we'll build another university, for example, and things like that. So we can... I want to get the multiple universities thing done. We have 0 right now. Of course, so we're building 2. So after that, we just need another 3 at least to get that sorted out. Did we ever get the institution? Manufacturer hasn't spawned yet. Oh. Oh, right. I recall now. So Samian could be probably a pretty decent location for that. Oh, Lhasa over here. That's a mountain. So both of these aren't exactly great locations for it, but they could be okay. Alternatively, if we were to... Well, no, that's pretty bad development-wise over here. Oh, Menvera could be slightly better. Because there's 21 development there and 41 over here. So we could try to spawn that in. Now, I believe... what do we need for it again? For it to spawn 2 neighboring 15 development provinces. And, okay, well, I suppose it's not 1650 yet. I suppose Alexandria seems to be the most likely option. So if we were to up, yeah. Develop Rosetta a little bit, maybe? Hold on, what's the idea group that we're currently working on? None, okay. So yeah, we could go ahead and increase the development in Rosetta a little bit. That's now 15. And then if Buhaira is going to turn into also a 15. So this means Cairo might be more likely, although that could actually spawn it in at least. But at the same time, I suppose we could just go... Oh, actually, I'm not going to use any of the admin or deploy power but technically speaking, I suppose Cairo could still spawn it in. It's not necessarily going to spawn it in, but there's a chance that it could. But anyway, we got a decent income. We got 11,000 manpower already. Can we now build the... Yes, we can upgrade the church. There we go, let's get that going. And then we're going to go ahead and increase the army size over here a little bit. Get another artillery and another cavalry for that one. That's going to get us to 40 regiments in there. We'll go ahead and get some of these galleys sorted out, or grouped out in here. So Venice is pirating... Is it... Oh, they're pirating Aleppo, aren't they? Oh, yeah. I do control a decent bit of the trade there, but I suppose that's fine. For now. There we are, now we've got all of that. I do actually wonder, is there any really good workshop locations right now? No, not really. And the trade depots, most of them that we haven't built yet aren't necessarily that great, although... Oh, there's another loan. You know what, maybe we should pay off at least one of the loans. Then build some more. Another university, for example, and then after that increase the army size again a little bit to get to the, what, 120,000, although we don't have the mission right now that we need to get that to 120,000. It still wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Is there any... There's probably not going to be any more things that we can really take away. We needed the biblical Sabbath reform for something. That was one of the missions, wasn't it? We also don't have the proposal in Arabia yet, but I suppose in about 11 years we will, once the annexation is done. We also do not have the trade power in any of the European markets yet. Or the, well... Yeah, we don't have trade power in any of these four. We do have a tiny bit of trade power in Tunis, but that's about it. Because we may need to improve some of the levels in here also. Is there... No, this is coastal desert. I think I might build a fort in Surge at some point. Just to provide a little bit of protection against Tunis. Friends in need. Russia, yeah, we'll give them a little bit of diplo power. It does mean that our diplo tech is going to be delayed then, but I think that's honestly not the worst thing. If we can keep Russia as on our good side and maybe even helping us in a war later on. They still have over 2,000 ducats in debt though, but they have reduced their debt a little bit, I think. Oh wow, Japan's taking Manchuria. And manufacturing has spawned in Berlin. Oh. Well, fair enough then. How quickly is it spreading in here? Alexandria 1.3? Suppose that's getting a little bit as well. I'm gonna just add in the institution spread thing over there. Let me double check the institution spread. So Cairo is also getting it. How quickly? At 1 point per month? It won't necessarily be a huge boost in there. This state could probably get Tigray, yeah, we'll get that, the institution spread. And then the capital state as well. I'm sure that beyond that it's probably going to be spreading mostly fairly nicely. From those provinces anyway. Right, so we'll get those, and yeah, we should be able to pay off a loan soon-ish. We don't need the spy network in Ottoman lands right now, so we can cancel that one. We've got plenty of favors with Persia. Why have we... Okay, well, let's just stop that favor occurring then. We got full favors and trusts. We don't have a diplomat to send to ask anything from them. I could potentially ask for a few hundred ducats. If they are, let's double check. They have no debt, so yeah, we can do that. Oh, no, they don't have the money. Never mind. I could ask for some money, or some manpower. Oh. Oh dear, so salt and fur prices go up. Fish, wine, and livestock and grain prices go down for 10 years. Okay, then. But yeah, I'm going to ask for some soldiers from them. It doesn't need them too much, but it also helps us to rebuild our army a little bit further. And no, we still can't pay off one of the loans, but we will do that soon enough. Preferably ones that don't have the... So, like, one of these, that takes over 600 ducats, though. Okay, but yeah, we want to take over all... pay off the more expensive loans first. Imports compete with Ethiopian quality goods. Portugal and Peru... You know what? I'll take the mercantilism. We now have around 20? 19, okay. I'm pretty close. Hey, there we go. Base tax in Alexandria has improved. Gonna wait for 1 more month and then we'll pay off at least one of these bigger loans. Actually, we could already pay off with this one. Doesn't leave us with a lot of extra money right now, but it does reduce the monthly interest payments by a ducat almost. So it's not that bad. Now, we could always sell the titles to get some more money, but that also takes 10% crown land, so I don't know if I really want that. There's a bit of Ottoman separatists potentially firing up in Jaffa. Of course, we could go ahead and just march an army in there. That's the 40,000 man army. We've got another army over here that we probably want to build up to a little bit higher. How much do we have total already? That's going to be 105, okay. Also get another cannon over there, so that's going to get 106. And we already converted the province. Oh, wow. So there's no unrest. Well, there goes the separatists then. Let's go ahead and we might want to start drilling some of the armies. Maybe the 40,000 man army is going to be the first one to do that. It will cost us, of course, a bit more upkeep. But at the same time, I think that's going to be fine. Because we do need to get the professionals up after that war. We did have to slacken the recruitment for a while. Oh, okay, so there is still a little bit unrest in Jaffa, but not too much. Oh, dear, we lose a lot of money. I might be able to just cheese this a little bit by waiting for, like, month. Eventually, it will auto-fire. But, like, if we wait for long enough, we might not have to take a loan. Do we have... Okay, we are reducing corruption a little bit. I wouldn't want to take too much of it right now. Okay, so now we can probably afford taking this one, because next month the takeover will have the money again. I just didn't want to take another loan. We've still got 11 loans, mind you, so it's going to take a while. We also probably need to increase our income a decent bit. Like, well, we'll have a decent-ish income. If we do have a look at the ledger, income comparison total, we're not that high. I mean, we're actually below Russia and Spain. Because Spain does have a bit of colonies, so that's part of the thing. England's above us, France, Venice even is higher. Now, Venice is making a ton through trade. Doesn't surprise me at all, really. But of course, there's then the Persians also make quite a bit from trade. Production is massive for them. Oh, wow. Well, I suppose they got all still provinces, and they probably have increased the productions quite a bit. Oh, House of Solomon is shaken. We could probably take a little bit of legitimacy hits. We're still getting, like, well over a point per year. Too many cowards. Oh, wow. Professionalism goes down. We lose 11,000 manpower. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, right now, actually, at this point, there's not going to be necessarily rebellion. So I'm going to go and mothball some of the forts. The non-locked ones. So it's mostly just the interior. Actually, this one, well, we can activate that if we end up in a war against Songhai, which we might not. They're allied to France. Oh, Mamluks are the vassal now. Okay. Didn't expect that. Now, one thing that I did notice is that Tunis is actually no longer allied with Ottomans. So if we want to expand down this way, we can. I don't know if we really need to, mind you, but we could. Another one, of course, Kilwa is still allied to Ottomans, so we can't really advance there too easily. Perhaps somewhere... Oh, right, that's the Dutch in the Comoros Islands. Alright. I think another thing that we might want to build is just... well, the training fields are a bit too expensive right now. Because we could just wait on that. Naturally, we could also build some courthouses. Actually, you know, we'll build a courthouse in Alexandria. That'll probably help. I mean, it reduces state maintenance quite a bit. Province governing costs is reduced by 25%. Autonomy changes are pretty good. And, you know, it doesn't take a build slot, essentially. So that's pretty nice. And I suppose at this point, we're going to go ahead and increase the army size here a little bit. Okay, another 2 infantry. We've got 6 cavalry already. We can probably go to like 18 infantry then. That's probably fine. I mean, 16 artillery, that should be plenty. It's not like these are not exactly uniform armies right now. It's just a bit of a mixture of things, but it should be fine. I think another thing that I might do is, well, we might need to get a little bit more of these special musketeers eventually. But we do need to be prepared for another war against the Ottomans. Now, how's the drill? Okay, we are slowly getting the drill. I'm actually going to go ahead and just speed up a little bit while we're at peace. Because there's not that much of that is going to be happening, most likely. Another thing that I might want to do... How's the... Okay, yeah, we've got a massive army, or naval main... Or naval force limit, rather. But actually, let's... Oh. Paper will produce Oberhessen. Paper price goes down. Oh, dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and just get another... I think 10 galleys in here. Then we'll go ahead and pay off another loan, I think. Also, we need to start upgrading some of the forts, especially the one in Cairo needs to be upgraded. And then, of course, the Mount of... Oh, that's already upgraded, actually. That's good. And then build the fort in Sirte to protect against any incursions from the west. And there's a few more loans renewed. Of course, our inflation reduction is pretty top-notch. So I don't think it's going to be too bad. Like, we've reduced basically all of that in a year. But yeah, we'll pay off another loan just so that we can then save up a little bit more money per month. Oh dear. Oh, the message lent has expired. Oh, brilliant. That's going to be good. Oh, and we got a bit of a... let's move this army to Cairo, I think. There's at least supply limit in there. This one just doesn't have enough. There we go. We're not taking needlessly attrition. Scandal at the court. Oh boy. Honestly, I'm just going to take the stability hit right now. Because we're trying to pay off the loans and, you know... Russia, I'm not going to give you money because I've got 7,000 ducats in loan. Well, okay, 6,500. But no, I'm not going to give you money while I'm this far in debt. Honestly, there probably should be some sort of check to say that if someone has a lot of loans, then they wouldn't be giving, you can't ask money from them. Necessarily. With the favors, because it's silly. I'm desperately trying to pay off my loans. And the AI every now and then just appears, hey, I want money. Well, no kidding. We all do. Right, there we go. The interest rate is now less than 11 ducats per month. Oh, and we lost the Admiral. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't actually need a second Admiral quite yet. And are we, yeah, we're not up to date on tech yet. We can actually get the admin tech very shortly. And how's the institution? It hasn't spread to any provinces directly yet. But it will. Oh, there's the admin tech. Let's do that one. Oh, School of Gondar. Local development costs for 10 years, yearly prestige. I don't think we'll be developing Gondar too much. Especially not worth 2,000 ducats. So I'm just going to take the prestige. And we've got a little bit extra governing capacity thanks to that. So we can definitely afford expanding a lot. So we paid off the loan. Let's go ahead and... actually, can I... That's going to be too expensive, isn't it? Right. Well, let's wait a little bit more money then. 2 more months. Ooh, Aleppo, we can get 10 trade power in there, sure. Oh, and there's a rot in Adan. Damar, okay, we do not have armies in there. But, yeah, no, the Hadramut can take care of that. Oh! Cotton imports banned. Alright then. Oh, they just lose a lot of trade power in places. Okay. That doesn't have an impact on us. Right, let's get the fort upgrading in Cairo. Before I forget, and that's just neat. Oh, improving the production tech. We can afford taking inflation. And then Mocha, we get... oh, right. Lose some relations. And coffee price goes down a lot. Well, that's very unfortunate. Now, we are still making over 50 ducats per month. Oh, and truce with Ottomans already ended. I don't think we're quite ready for war, but I also don't think the Ottomans are quite ready for war against B either. Problem is that they have basically allied all my neighbors, so yeah, that's going to cause some issues. Well, let me go ahead and... oh, humiliated, right, yeah. Let me go ahead and get 2 more of those cavalry regiments. Oh, and what do we have? Oh, centralized estate, right. What do we have? Establishment of permanent capital. Finally, itinerant capitals are no more. We haven't actually moved our capital at all, to be fair. So, enacted Solomon Empire is following effects fixed to Empire rank allows recruiting Kawa. -2 unrest, +2 tolerance to true fate, +20 max absolutism, possible Kawa +1, and decentralized state will... oh, that's the decentralized state again. It's the autonomy change, right. Yeah, we'll do that. That mission is now done. Right, we still need to get the food hall in Arabia. Now, that is still going to be done... oh, it's now 6 years from now. Well, 6.5 years. Something like that. So that's good. Still nothing in the trading with the West. But that's fine. We are hopefully going to get the Antioch in the next war against the Ottomans. Of course, we still need to improve our army size quite a bit. There we go. So now I've got 18 cavalry regiments, we've got 4 cavalry, and I think we'll just fill in the rest of this with artillery. So we'll get to like 18 artillery, actually. We're not going to do that quite yet, but soon enough. We've got a bit of money. Is there anything... well, I suppose we might want to build some more manufactories, actually. Oh, no, we'll build a university. Build that in, I think, in Aksum. So we might want to build some more courthouses as well, just to save up on that. Oh. Persia against Khorasan, Nogai, Hormuz, Gujarat, and Multan. Okay then. Oh, and also, okay, the embargo on us. Do we have an embargo on the Ottomans? We did get the... Oh yeah, we do. I guess we'll join in. Go ahead and send this army down south, I guess. And they do... Oh no, we're still waiting for one more galley over there. We do have the other fleet, which has been just sitting in here, actually. That needs a lot of strengthening, though. I'll get a transport, and we'll start getting a load of galleons. Also recruit another admiral for it, I guess. 2130. Not the best, not the worst. So who are we actually fighting? Gujarat, Hormuz, Multan, Nogai, and Khorasan. I don't know if I really need to actually do much in this war. I suppose my vassal can probably go and siege down some of the areas, but that's about it. I might help a little bit with the fleets. Later on, or not right now, mind you. We might get caught out by that fleet here. Oh, that's 4 heavies as well. Okay, you know what? We'll go into port during war right now, so that you're not going to get caught out in there. And now that we're the Solomonic Empire, we don't need to worry about the... Well, it's even better modifiers. Oh, perfect. Is there anything... So the castle rights, that's going to be good for reducing the fort maintenance. We don't actually need the centralized monarchic bureaucracy anymore. But what is... Like, it's not a bad one, to be fair. Cultural conversion costs reduced, autonomy change cooldown, monthly autonomy change. I mean, it's not literally that great, to be fair. Possible advisor, no, that could be okay. Regional councils. Also, in absolution, oh, minus 10 years of separatism. Okay, that's not too bad. There's diplomatic relations. Oh, right, that's edicts. And then the state maintenance minus 33%. I mean, that's not too bad, actually. How much do we pay for state maintenance right now? 12 ducats. So it'd probably be like somewhere around 3 or less ducats right now. But it would be 3 more ducats. No way, yeah, I might do that. Because I don't really use the culture conversion thing all that much. So there we go, and then we got some points we could... well, I suppose the clerical privileges is quite nice with the admin tech costs. And religious unity plus 10%, clergy influence going down. We got the defensive stance, making the forts even better, so that's something that we're going to hold on to. General estates for the reform progress, loyalty and influence. I suppose there might be some better stuff in here elsewhere for that. Royal decree would allow us to get more absolutism, which could backfire, admittedly. On the other hand, the extra loyalty is not bad, so we can probably hold on to that one. Then the economic theory is pretty good, although I suppose we don't get that much inflation anymore. So once we paid off the loans, we might go ahead and switch to some other option in here. The social contract is pretty good for reducing the unrest. Regional representation reduces the co-creation cost, which is quite nice for us. And then just having the extra free policies. We might go ahead and go for the... Which one was it? Kingdom for the people. Do we have extra policies that we could take? I mean, kind of, but also not that much right now. Alright then. Well, let's continue, shall we? So while we are at war, I don't think I'll... Well, I've got one army heading down south to maybe beat down Hormuz's troops there, but that's about it. I don't want to spend too much manpower in this war myself. If my vassal uses some, that's okay. Are we... Yeah, the annexation is still going forward, at least. That's actually one of the things that is keeping us behind in Diplotech right now. Did we put in the... Yeah, we did put the focus on Diplo. Do we have anything better on the... No, well, we do have better quality stuff in there, but we don't really have the money to hire those people. Or advisors, in this case. We've still got 10 loans to pay off. That totals over almost 6,000 ducats just for the loans, plus the interest rate on top of that. And now I believe the annexation has stopped. Oh, are Ottomans also fighting? Yeah, they're also fighting Hormuz and Yaz. The Hormuz is fighting double war? Yeah, they are. Well, no surprises there. At least it keeps them busy for a little while. So what do we have? We could get local trade power over here. Oh, right, and Socotra. Right, actually, that might not be a terrible idea. On the other hand, let's just save the money for a little while. Maybe get another university, for example, next month. Get that in our capital or somewhere. Because we still need to get another 2 built just to get the absolutism things going. Also, I don't suppose the institution has... no, it hasn't been in place or is not present in any of the provinces yet. I think Alexandria is probably, oh yeah, the 77% already. So that's definitely spreading. It just isn't there yet. Now, unfortunately, the supply lines over here are a little bit limited for our troops, so the 40,000 man army might be a little bit of an overkill. Right, let's get the next university underway. Build that in our capital. And then something like Ardalus might be a pretty decent one as well, with the, oh yeah, the gem production there. That's going to be perfect. Hey, Elsard actually managed to conquer those. Very good. Well done, Hadramut. Well done. Oh, well, there we go. The enemy fleets are... Oh, boy, that's actually a pretty big fleet there still. Oh, and there's the enemy army. Well, there we go. I'll just conquer this one and then go ahead and stack wipe them. Well, probably not stack wipe, but start fighting the enemy in here somewhere. Oh, the Ottomans are going to do that for us. Never mind then. And Hadramut has joined the combat. Mostly on the flanks, though. I don't think they're actually dealing any damage in the combat. And I'll be stack wiping them in here. There we go. Nice victory with a few losses. There is still, of course, a fairly sizable enemy fleet up there. We haven't gotten our galleys yet, especially not upgraded. So it's going to take a little while. I suppose, actually, Ardalus, we could probably upgrade the marketplace a little bit. Get that slightly better. There we go. That's another siege done in here. The Ottomans are still sieging. We're going to go move to Ibra, I guess. Oh, I might go for the siege of Nizwa. We've got plenty of artillery in our army, at least, so it should be fairly effective at sieging. We've got one siege bit as well. Oh, we're not fighting Yas. Oh, okay. Right, well, in that case, I'm just going to send my army back home. And I believe the annexation of Hadramut is still continuing. We've renewed another loan. We might want to save some cash to pay up the next one. We're not getting quite as much money right now. Oh, quality wall. Oh, well, there we go. That's 200 ducats. That's going to make it a little bit faster to pay off another loan. And the star for in Cairo is almost done as well, so that's going to be good. At least next time that we fight the Ottomans, they are going to have a lot harder time sieging down everything. Plus, I suppose we've got the... Well, yeah, we've got the naval batteries over here, as well as in Tirana. We haven't built the fortifications to the west yet. That's something that we might want to save up some money as well after paying off another loan. Is there still... There's a bit of fleet in here still. Well, I would suppose we've got some of the... Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade... Oh, that's a lot of ships that need upgrading. Never mind, we're not gonna do that quite yet then. Somewhere down the line we do need to upgrade the fleet, of course, but not right... Oh, perfect, actually. Oh, Plague? Oh, bollocks. So we just got 200 ducats from my event, and we pretty much immediately lost that to the event as well. Alright then. We could do another mission. Let's see, Nobility wants us to have manufacturing on Cobra. Get base manpower. You know what, that could be useful. It's a bit expensive. Jaffa needs to have a church or a cathedral for some base tax. We just start with a church there. That would be a cheap one. How much do they have development? That's already 17, actually. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we'll do that one. Now we can start building the church from the get-go. This is relatively cheap, and then we might later on get another mission to upgrade that. There we go, the Starfall is done. But I do also see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if I haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.